Interesting.
Oh, I forgot about the traffic and qualifying. It's going to be mayhem.
I need to turn my computer's sound off.
Oh, there's a runner in the wall. Who was that?
Lee Wilson.
It is,
And there's
yeah.
Williams gone with him.
Did a
That would be
Rosberg
GG.
in 2014, I think.
Rather reminds me of Ericsson and Massa going off the same year, same qualifying session actually.
Yeah. Who's actually on a lap? Swen? I think Swen's on a lap.
So hello everyone, welcome to PSGL Formula 6 Round 7. Round here at Monaco. The Principality. The crown jewel of the PSGL calendar. And we have people in the chat already. Got Machine Fishy, fellow F5 driver 6 I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was a P6. I did say on Twitter.
As you see, it's pretty overcast right now and street lights are on, so I'm guessing the time is not unofficial. But I guess we'll have to make do. It's mass
We've got a
class
Twanic supporter in the chat.
pretty vocal Twanic supporter, and Swen.
Then a Swen supporter as well.
Got 8 people in the stream now. There's a Mercedes that, well, both Mercedes are actually
Yeah,
coming out of the pits right now. Ponage
Yeah.
and El Truco.
And currently got Mesclas on pole with his, I can't say that, 10.6 I believe it is.
Cursed
So half
time
a
of
second.
666.
Yeah, half a second quicker than Boomer. So solid pace for Mesclas already. Obviously couldn't make it last week, so has to bounce back in the championship against Swen, who's like 16 points clear, I believe.
A lot of soft runners early on, of course. I think one of the best strategies, if not the best strategy to do round here, is start the race on softs, do 1 or 2 laps, and then come in and pit for a set of hards, go to the end.
Can mediums go to the end, or will they just be dead?
They'll be dead.
Yeah, I thought so. So, I'm watching Lee Wilson. He's just crawling to the pit lane. Swen, I think, he's pitting. And obviously, there's no Sandro tonight as he's unwell. So, hopefully he'll be better for next week. Oh no, it's break next week, isn't it?
Yeah, break next. Oh, there's a Sauber, Alfa Romeo right in the middle of the track. There's El Truco was coming around. That's Callum Anderson. And he is diving to the pit exit.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's going on now.
And the stream's fine for me, Callum. I've got it on my phone.
Stream's fine for me as well. Must be just Callum.
Yeah.
Your man El Truco is on all that, by the way. Come through port here.
Oh, go on now, Truco. I was just talking to him before qualifying. I said, keep your wing and you'll win the race.
You say that as he clipped the outside wall coming out of the tunnel there.
Yeah. May have just jinxed him.
He hasn't got damage from what I can see though, so... Nearly ran to the back wall.
It's hard to push around Monaco because you just need to get into a rhythm. If you're not in a rhythm, it's just so hard.
Yeah.
As you can see, El Truco just struggling inside the pit.
Yeah, he is really struggling. Well, he did struggle a lot on that lap, and Callum Anderson has gone into the wall at Raskas. And into the wall in the pits.
I believe...
Boomer. Oh, there's more way damage. Twanic has just died. Twanic has died coming around here at the last corner. The last corner. Anthony Nosh.
The last corner.
Yeah. Sabetti. Only improved by the slightest of margins there. Boomer is on a lap. He's through the tunnel and he is 400ths up. That's not quick enough. He needs to improve by a couple of tenths to get anywhere near Mess class.
It was I'm on board with the Gaming King and the Williams coming to the Raskas section now. And
yeah.
Oh, again, he's hit the last corner as well.
Who is?
Gaming King. So last corner is causing some issues with some people.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe we can see a few flips there, Night Marshal.
Imagine like a car park in the last section.
Well, we did have one in real life, of course, with Brascast,
Yeah,
where
Cubits are spun, I believe.
Kubica got spun by Giovinazzi,
Yeah.
caused Perez, Leclerc, Russell to all just, yeah.
And not
Swen,
long after that, Charles Leclerc actually hit the wall, and I think he had to retire, I believe.
I think it was after it, because I think there was a safety car that was caused by Leclerc's puncture, wasn't it? Then he got
Yeah.
jogged to the back and then got caught up in that, and they just decided to retire it,
Yeah,
didn't
that's
they?
it. As I think Billy's on a lap in his Alpha. So he's on mediums, interestingly.
Maybe just trying to take a conservative, maybe a last run on a softs, maybe.
Yeah.
S-Class has now gone up nearly a full second quicker than Boomer.
Billy does a pretty good time on 12.1 on the mediums. Currently the fastest on the mediums, even though his only rivals on mediums is Lee Wilson and Milam.
From what I can see, though, it seems like S-Class may have got this race won in qualifying, but you can't say that. No matter what F1 race, league race you're commentating over, you can't say that. Pole never
Especially
wins.
on Monaco as well.
Pole never really wins the race, do they? I mean, like, Foggy's just gone within half a second of him, actually.
Good time there from
Oh,
Foggy.
car
obviously.
round, and Swen has been hit by Mess. Oh, there's another car coming in there.
Car park.
Oh,
Sven's got a grip penalty.
No, that's BS. That is absolute BS, that is.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the stewards can't do anything about that because it's an in-game penalty.
Yeah, and it's qualifying as well.
Yeah. So Sven just has to suck it up and try and get pole, just to drop down to 6th.
Yeah, the minute he'll drop down to P30. On the full grid,
P12 right now.
that's not quite the back. It's still in the mid-pack. There's a lot of mid-pack cars tonight. A full grid around here, of course, we can expect a lot of chaos. Surprising, really, to see a full grid around here. You would think with Monaco, a lot of people just spinning off, wait, and just start the Christmas break earlier, but no, they're seeming to. There seems to be some good numbers this week so far.
F6 always has the best numbers in PSGL, probably. So
FP is a close challenger. FP usually has a couple of it. He's usually near a full grid, mainly because of how many reserves we actually got in that division, but yeah. So,
and let's look at who's on the lap. Poggle? I think Poggle's on the lap in his Toro Rosso.
Ponich is just starting one.
Okay.
Yeah, just started one. Cablo's on an out lap. He's got mild and better than his Ponich. Just got past him.
Yeah, I agree, Venom. Like James said, S-Class is may be on pole, but you never know. Could see like Lee Wilson in this race.
Yeah, sorry. Ponich got into the wall there, coming out of Casino Square. He's still up by 3/10, so.
Yeah, Poggles. Oh, I think he's just tapped the wall himself at swimming pool.
Yeah, Ponich hit the wall again. Then coming through corner 40. I can't remember the name of it.
I'm awful with names around Monaco. As a Poggle does a 12 flat in the Toro Rosso, which puts him P9.
Not bad. From the guy who nearly has the same numbers in his name as I do.
If you was Sven, would you personally drop outside the top 10 so you can just start mediums to hards?
Maybe hards, maybe to mediums or softs.
Yeah.
Hards do go around about 30 odd laps around here.
Yeah. Maybe hope for a safety car as well.
Yeah, Ponich goes third position. It's a nice lap from him, despite a couple of wall clips. You can tell he's really pushing that car.
I believe El Truco's on a lap, just coming through a casino section, on the medium tyres.
Indeed he is. 19.1 in the first sector. There's yellow flags in sector 2, not ahead of El Truco though, because sector 2 is the longest sector by far on the track.
Yeah.
Of course, if it's in here, in there, they're causing some problems, some troubles.
And interestingly, El Truco on the mediums, so either he's feeling confident he can get a fairly high position on mediums, or he just gets in the feel for the track.
That could have been invalid though, coming through the Neuville chicane. It is really harsh on that little bit.
Yeah. As he comes through, Raskas has gone a bit wide.
He doesn't been off the lap quite this time.
There's Callum's retired, so Connor's going to be crying about that.
Yeah.
And it's a 12-4 from El Truco.
Puts a P13. Dumlios just picked up some wing damage on his lap.
Is he? Yeah, he's pitting.
So
Lee
at the
Wilson.
minute, it's a back three of Callum Anderson, Duo Finn, and CTS Demon, and of course Matt Romano. It's a very coveted back row, or back couple of cars there, Marshall.
Yeah, experienced names of Matt and Jiho, and the young gun of Callum Anderson. And he also said in chat he didn't even lose his wheel and it retired him.
Yeah, it's Codemaster's logic for you.
Yeah. Billy's on a lap, I believe. Look, actually, no, Boomer's further in front. So, and he's about half a tenth down as Abmo retires.
Blue
As
Sean.
Yeah.
El
Lots
Truco.
of people retiring.
It's a shame for you, of course, El Truco, being your favourite driver in F6, and he's just retired there.
Maybe he's heard what I said. Maybe start on the hards or mediums and go long.
Never know that people could be going on soft because it's raining. Never know. Of course, Blue Sean did say that it was going to be rain at some point in any of these sessions. So he didn't specify what session it was, but
because it's not raining now, obviously it's going to be a race. So if you're someone like Jiho, who's really good at tie saving, starting the hards, and everyone else has to pit, he could get into the top 10 with his strategy.
yeah, they get pretty close to points. I don't know if he got any though in FP. I think he's picked up some wing damage in this lap. He's got a couple of cars behind him as well, so if that is the case, then I would have been off the lap, yeah, out the way, maybe. He just wants to complete it. It's fine by him. Of course, I don't make his decision making. Oh wow, okay, that's a Williams going straight on, that's Sabay. Just flew right past. Yellow flags up ahead of him.
Oh, that might be invalid for Jiho. And Zabetti at Rasgas.
Oh, Duo's done he's done another clear.
Yeah.
Just about got out the way of Dumlios.
The Renault. Oh.
That was Cablo, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, luckily Cablo was only starting a lap and finishing a lap. So,
Foggy's on a lap. And Ponage. But Foggy's further in, so we can ball with him for now. Coming through to back, of course, famous corner. You can easily get it wrong in this game.
And
6,000 up.
He stayed in the pit, so he must be confident for pole. Or he's just saving tyres.
Maybe.
As Foggy comes through the final corner, opens the DRS, which doesn't really help.
It's not pole position. He's lost time there. Ponage is up by 2 tenths. Ponage could take the front row of Foggy here. He's out of the RS though. That's not going to help him down that front straight, but we'll see what he can set anyway.
It's going to be a 9, a 10, a 10.7 is lost time.
Yeah. Those D-rates didn't help him. Cablo now. He's just about losing in the RS there. You could get close though. You could get close to Ponage's time. Indeed he does. 2 tenths.
Yeah, as Poggle's coming from Raskas now to finish his lap. It's also of our battery. So will that harm him that much? It goes P11. Ahead of Swen. So that's going to put Swen P17 at the minute.
Yep. That's qualifying finish actually.
Yeah, so that is Sven P17, but at least he can start on the harder tyres. Then Mesglass is championship rival, and I believe Julius is also up there. Pornage is in championship fight. So it's not easy for Mesclas right now.
Yeah. And so Lee Wilson has finished, so we will get into the race shortly. Hold on, chat, because this is going to be a wild one, I feel. For a full grid.
Yeah. It's even going to go two ways. There's going to be carnage, lap one.
Sven got 2 grid penalties.
Oh.
So he's starting from the back.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Matt and Sven on the last row.
Why did he get 2 penalties for?
2 separate
ones.
ones,
Oh my
maybe.
god, there's a lot of invalid lap times.
Okay then, so Mesclas is on pole for his second ponish.
Collision with Mesclas twice, apparently.
Yeah, Cablo 4th, Boomer 5th,
Oh, no.
Dumlio 6th, Twanax 7th, Sweaty 8th, Wildability 9th, and Blue Jean is running at the top 10.
So the championship leader has it all to do around Monaco, of all places.
Yep. Who's second?
Mesclas is second in the championship, and he's on pole. Then I believe it's up 16 points. So it's a fairly big lead.
Depends though, if of course starting at the back is a real task here.
Yeah, and if like Mesclas wins the race and gets fastest lap, I think he could actually go ahead of Sven if he doesn't get points.
Indeed.
As it does look kind of overcast, I think.
It's more like cloud if anything and dark.
Yeah.
At the time really does make it look darker. Of course, it's guessing it's on the sunset setting.
As everyone's ghosting on the formation lap. And let's see what tyres everyone has chose outside the top 10.
I saw Swen's on mediums.
They're all on mediums.
Everyone outside the top 10 except for GG Gaming King and Admo.
I'm kind of surprised by that. I'm surprised that Juco didn't go for hards. Or even Sven.
It's the tyre rule though for Duo. If there was no tyre rule, Duo can make those hards go full race, but of course he needed to make softs go bloody full race in Russia, so you know, anything is possible with Duo.
Literally, Juho, if he could not pit in the race, he wouldn't pit.
Yeah, but they're all clustering up down here. Some cars make contact with each other. Lee Wilson and Blue Jean, El Truco, GG Gaming King, and Milan have all been disqualified from the formation lap.
And I'm just on board with the leader, Mesclas. He just wants to get in the race started.
And Cablo and Ponich as well. The second row are going to have a horrible start. It's barely in time to warm up their tires.
Look at the gap between Mesclas, Foggy, and behind Foggy, it's Boomer.
Yeah, Mesclas wants to get this race started. He's eager.
Yeah, he's backing up now, but it's a bit too late.
As long as he can keep the lead for turn 1, he doesn't have to dive anyone in the hairpin and give them wing damage.
Why do I feel like that happened in FP?
Yeah, to me.
Yeah. As everyone's coming onto the grid for either a really exciting race or a really boring race.
En Hoop Twant says BBN Games. I have no idea what it means. I think that's Dutch. Twanak is Dutch, isn't he? Or is he German?
He's Dutch, yes.
Yeah. Why have we got this camera angle from S-Class?
I know, yeah, same. You're looking like back in the field.
Yeah. So they're all angled towards the wall. It's 4 lights, and there's 5 lights, and it's lights out, and away we go at Monaco. Who's got the better start? Swen and CTS team already switching positions. Foggy's got the better start. There's side by side in the turn 1. Foggy goes round the outside. He has made it, and there's literally a car park at turn 1 already, and Admo's in the wall. It didn't take long. It didn't take long at all, and Swen is in it. Swen is in it.
I'm on board with Matt. Matt's just parked there, going to Tesco.
Is anyone going to get disqualified from that? Are they still there? They just about got going
They've just
now.
set off now. Yeah.
And everyone else is at the hairpin, so Yeah, so how many cars are actually still in this? So we're down to duo, that's 15 cars.
I think Juho just hit the Ferrari of Nyland, but I think he's alright.
Yep, some action. Wilder Billy and Lee Wilson. Wilson got ahead of him. El Truco's on the verge of points and his yellow flags again. For who this time? It's GG Gaming King.
He's got big damage, so is Williams.
And I need to get the telemetry up there. So as Mesclas almost completes lap 1, while the rest of the field behind duo or back. Oh, there's more. There's more front wing. There's a front wing having a spaz. There's a front wing having a spaz in the tunnel, and GG Gaming King. Oh, that's a big crash. Massive accident. GG Gaming King has kicked the wall, and indeed it's a VSC.
That should be
a safety car because he's on the line. Maybe he just understeered into it. We got some pitters ready. Poggle, Dumlio, Swider, Billy's in, Milam and Al Truco. Milam's changing his wing.
Yeah, the only one who I think is fairly smart here is Poggle going onto the hards. He can take them hards to the rain.
Yep.
We're unsure about the mediums. I think they can go about 20-yard laps, I'm guessing.
About that, maybe even more because of how long the hards can go. Poggle's going to the end, as you say.
Yeah.
It's Mesclas and Foggy then. Yeah, Mesclas and Foggy then is 2 seconds down the road to Ponish Town. Now I know Ponish Town and Cabla got disqualified in a formation lap, so their tyre temps weren't as good as the top two. As you see that starting to take an effect, I think, because Ponish just carved a little bit of a gap there.
So Betty is jumped up to 5th and gets a penalty from 8th on the grid. Lee Wilson is going. Oh, he's just banged to the wall. Oh no! Lee Wilson looks like he just turned into Juho at swimming pool.
Duo has damage. Lee Wilson pits as well.
Yeah. Look at this. Swen already into the top 10.
Yep.
And sets the fastest lap doing it as well.
Despite being into the pits already, changing his wing, getting involved in a car park at Sandoval, and yet he's into the points still. And Matt has just gone fastest. On a set of mediums, that's not even the quickest tyre. He's done that.
Yeah, so we've got an interesting race on the hands today. As it looks like Mesclas is getting away from Foggy.
It's Matt coming out the pits. Duo has just crossed the pit exit line.
And we've got Boomer and Sabetti coming out of the tunnel. And Boomer's thinking better of it at the chicane.
Yeah, it's a four-way train down there. Twana.
Yeah.
Bouchon, and this is rollover territory. I think this is flipping territory. If I know F6.
Yeah, there could be a flip any time. As a Blue is trying to find a way past Titanic, but you can't pass around Monaco unless if it's turn 1, which is still quite tough.
Oh no, El Truco. Oh, El Truco versus Dominios. This is a battle you like to see because El Truco is catching as he hits the wall. Gets away with it though.
You just jinxed him. I just read Ryan's message and you jinxed him, so I'm going to jinx someone else. And who's going to crash? I'm going to say. I'd say Callum Anderson next to crash.
So he's driving. That could play a big difference. From what I've seen, he isn't driving too bad in terms of keeping the car on track, so. And now it's fine. While the Billy's coming back between El Trick and Dumlos, El Trick needs to get a move on here.
And looks like the race is between the top two. Pornage can't keep up with these guys, but I don't think he cares. I think he just wants to keep his car in one piece.
Yeah. And these drivers are actually closing in on Matt now, so Matt's going to be losing a few positions here, because of course he doesn't really like to battle people. He does rather let them through so he can get on with his own race.
Good chance for Matt to pick up his first points of the season as well today. If loads of people retire or get penalties, he could be up there.
So only oh, you say that Matt has completely gone into the wall.
I've jinxed it.
We need to shut up a bit, I think, because we are jinxing a lot of these drivers out here today,
Yeah.
especially El Truco.
I'm sorry, Matt, if you're listening.
Now, Morris got jinxed actually. He said map P11 and then he crashed.
Oh, yeah. All of us rooting for Matt. Does it end up well? As
Oh, Lee Wilson and Duo. Duo's in a battle.
Oh, go on, Jay.
This will be interesting. Duo has a tendency of pulling the odd good move off every now and then. Of course, I think he has done one on me before.
Yeah, I think G-Ho's actually got damage. If you look at his
Oh! And he's
Lee
done a Rosberg.
Wilson's done a
Lee Wilson.
Rosberg. Yeah.
Why the Billy's got a... Oh, that's a odd way to reverse. Didn't need to reverse that much. Give his tyres a little bit of a light up as why the Billy was getting a penalty as well. So Betty pits.
So
He's out of that train.
RJ thinks Sabetti's going to hit the wall next.
No, I
Or
think Cablo's going to hit the wall next because Morris guy said something in the chat. And the last time he said something. Sabetti. A major hole in the pit, so I think he's changing his wing.
Yeah, and that's allowed Sweat to go to
Dunleos.
P8.
He's going to be in this battle here. Gets to cut a bit of turn one.
Hold on, look at this. Mesclas and Foggy. Really close now.
Oh, indeed they are.
So either Mesclas has made a mistake or
wonder.
Foggy's just turned up the pace.
I wonder if Mess Class is going on the... his engineer's going on the radio now saying, Foggy behind has a brick problem. Foggy behind has a brick problem. Just be careful in the corners. Like he was when the... Like Brendan Hartley's engineer was when Blue had the brick problem.
But Foggy... I think this will be Foggy's first win in PSGL and his first podium in a while. I can't remember his last podium.
I can't either.
I remember he did get a podium at Monaco.
No, I'm just reading the chat right now, yeah. BVN Games. Swen and Twanak, so good plaguers. Then he tries to correct that, but he says plaguers again. Then he says players, and then Ardio says plaguers.
Yeah, these are some good plaguers in this lobby.
Including Blue Jean, who's now 2 tenths behind Twanak, who is just over half a second behind his teammate Boomer. Boomer.
It's weird seeing Blue in the Force India, Racing Point. I'm used to him in the Haas with Boomer.
It's odd how they're not teammates this season. I thought they would be.
This is the first season not as teammates because they dominated last season's constructors. So they've decided to split up and get a divorce. And one's gone.
Oh, he has a brake problem, and and that's given Twanak a penalty. I think he'll get that removed if he finishes. I feel.
I didn't know Daniel Ricciardo went to Racing Point.
Back to the battle on the front because Revolution's got wing damage. That's rather ruined that one, isn't it?
As Twanak pits, and that's going to let Swen go up to 7th. Imagine if Swen gets a podium.
Blue hasn't pitted though.
Did he get damage from that?
Yeah.
He did.
Twanak's gone onto softs.
So that's telling me the rain's closer than we think. Or that's just a time mistake.
Maybe. I'm looking at Callum here. There is quite a few clouds gathering over the Riviera in the background, the foreground of the track there.
Yeah, it does look a bit darker, but I don't actually. Soft's gonna last about 10 or so laps.
Oh,
maybe.
Mesclas is at the wall.
Oh, was it? Oh no, he's got damage as well.
Yeah, major damage. The man who could have taken the championship lead though. He's pitting.
He's gonna pit.
He's very slow in there as well.
And that's allowed Foggy to get into the lead.
That could be Foggy's race.
RJ just said Mesclas is the best plaguer and he crushes.
Oh god. This chat needs to shut up, I think. They're the one jinxing it, not us. The chat is the one that's jinxing it.
I feel like I'm gonna jinx this, but look who's P2. Cablo is P2.
Shh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
yellow flag sector 3.
and that is for El Truco.
Oh, come on, El Truco.
It's got wing damage, he's pitting. Oh, overtake, Twanak. And Dumlios nearly goes full on Van Dorn into the wall. Or Marcus Ericsson when he tried the most difficult move ever on the safety car back in 2017. Literally, that was the hardest move that you could ever pull off.
We're not the people who's jinxing people, it's RDO. So whoever RDO says, they crash. So, and look at this, interestingly, Blue and Boomer close to each other. I want to see this fight, like one-on-one.
El Truco and Abmo as well. Actually, no, El Truco's just got hurt, actually.
And what's going through the mind of Foggy right now, do you think, in the lead?
I was trying on board with Blue Jean, and as soon as I went on board with him, he got a penalty.
Oh. I thought that was side by side then for some reason. It was just an awful camera. And Mesclas and Swen going into turn 1.
Yep, Mesclas. 2 championship contenders. I think Swen really gave that one a challenge because he knows he's using the older tyres here.
Yeah. And look at the pointage, that's actually on hards, so...
Well, Sabetti's back in the pits.
No. And
Sabetti's in to replace his wing again.
how many pit stops are we going to have today?
A record.
Oh, RDO, don't say that. That's not going to happen now.
Here's one for you. El Truco versus Poggle. El Truco is quicker.
Oh, hold on, let me... Go on now, Truco, around the outside, come on.
Oh, nearly gave him the bumper, as they say in American racing.
Yeah. El Truco should get the best.
Oh, he has given him the bumper this time.
I was about to say El Truco should get the best traction out of corners. So.
Oh, he's breaking a. Oh, there's a freeway battle coming for the hairpin. Okay, Milam's in it. Sabetti's just forced him into the wall near enough there. S-Class goes quickest and you order him.
As Swen gets a 3-second penalty, it's not going to help him. As Billy just absolutely cuts that corner.
There's a lot. These cars are very close to each other. Oh, is El Truco going to go for the impossible here? Oh, is he? Oh!
Mesclas tried to dive bomb Blue as well. Didn't work.
Yeah, El Truco's just punted Pog out the way there. That was pretty good. Oh, Callum Anderson and Twanak through the hairpin.
Wait, what position are they? Oh god, they're there.
Yeah, you can tell that Callum Anderson's using pads there. He cannot turn into the corner and get the move done to save his life. Oh my goodness. Mesclas.
Oh, look at Mesclas and Boomer. No.
He's got it. He's got it.
I thought it was actually going to go side by side. This Foggy's pitting. This is going to be interesting to see where Mesclas comes.
Yeah. Cablo's come in as well. He's going to go into set hard.
Yeah.
Oh, he's replacing his wing.
And Foggy's out. Is he ahead of the McLaren? It's going to be close. I don't think he is.
Lee Wilson's double stacking. Oh, it's side by side.
Oh, and Mesclas has got it.
But remember, Foggy's on 3 lap younger tyres.
Yeah. They've got pointage.
It's overcast.
Pressure hard.
It's overcast, yeah.
Yeah, it could be raining soon.
Oh, Mesclas goes very deep into the hairpin. Foggy didn't have enough moving room there to try and get the move done into the next corner.
Oh, Foggy had the wing change. That would make sense.
I didn't see that. I thought Kapler was the only one there. They got the wing change.
Foggy's actually already got damage.
Oh, Blue Jean has gone straight on at the chicane. And he clips the wall.
And that's allowed Pointage and Swen to catch up to him. And Foggy's got damage already. So that's helping
the right-hand side
McLaren get away.
Well, I think that's the race for the win, then, I think.
Not unless if Mesclas does a big bottle and Blue is actually letting Poinage go. Which I think is fairly smart because he's on the fresher tyres.
Yeah, so we're watching Cat Anderson now versus Twanek on the par. Aww. Oh, Matt's overtaking someone! Matt's overtaking Atmo! It's an historic event here at Monaco. Matt Romano is just overtaking someone. Lee Wilson's already a lap down to Williams, Sabet. He's a lap down to 11 cars in this race.
He's actually good. Oh, he's big. Yeah, he's being lapped.
Altruco just made a move on Wide Load Billy.
Altruco doing bits. Go on, Altruco.
Oh, rain!
Yeah. Already? Oh, there is. Look at Blue
Tasty.
there. Blue and Swen yet to pit.
Yep, I'm switching them in the pits there. Blue and Swen, I think, are timing this. They are keeping their tyres to the point where it's actually going to be wet for sprinters. But just because it's raining here in Monaco doesn't mean that it's going to rain hard enough for inters. I had a situation like that a few seasons ago in the league race. Oh my goodness me, and if that was real life, that would have been a big accident.
Yeah. And
he doesn't want to get past him though. Blujon wants to let him pass, but Swen doesn't want to pass him. El Truca and Wilder Billy's still battling. And Billy's round. At the back. Oh! That was Poggle. He's lost the swing. And we got Duo on the Inters. Duo's on the Inters.
Already?
Yep.
El Truco in
Cars sliding off everywhere here.
This has reminded me of Germany in real life last season.
Let's watch the leaders actually. Yellow flag, sector 2, that's where the leaders are. Coming down hard.
It is coming down really hard.
Polish Town picks up a penalty for corner cutting the new little chicane.
I think it's already time for Inters, to be fair. Let's look at the leaders, they're pitting.
Very slippery. Mess class pits, bonky pits. It could be a situation where neither tyre is really correct.
Foggy's been held up by his teammate.
Oh no. Ponage is in. Foggy doesn't replace his wing. Ponage, he jumps Ponage. Mess class has been held. Oh no, he hasn't. I was just like, oh, there's Callum Anderson off at Raskas. Cablo's continued.
Oh,
you know, his teammate is in the pits.
Betty's round in after the chicane in sector 2.
Yep, that's exactly where his teammate went off.
Yeah.
Cablo, what tyres is he on? He was on the softs, wasn't he?
Cablo's on the mediums right now.
He was on the softs before, though, wasn't he? If he stretched those softs,
yeah, it was in the top 10, I think.
It would have been perfect for him.
Oh yeah, look at Cablo. His ice skating.
Yeah, he made the mistake of staying out for an extra lap. Wait, where are the leaders actually? They're catching him rapidly. Especially Ponage. Foggy and Messfast already passed him, but Ponage, Blujon, well, Ponage mainly, is catching him. He's barely getting around the hairpin here. He's sliding all over the place. This could end up in a big crash if he isn't careful.
I think Cablo's experienced enough just to let these guys go.
Right, so this is where Cablo's actually going to have grip through the tunnel, because this is where it's only going to be dry.
He's got cold tyres now because of the rain.
Ponage needs to be wise about picking a move.
Staying in front of the Mercedes.
Yellows in sector 3. No one's been off.
Lee Wilson,
there he goes.
Teammate for today, also out on mediums still.
I think Cyril Abbott-Ball's getting his strategy wrong here, Marshall.
He's been
the clown that he is. They're sacking Nico Hulkenberg, now leaving his drivers out on a wet track on slicks, and he's in the wall.
Cablo.
And here comes Blujon. Oh, Cablo went to go to the pits.
Yeah.
And now he comes Swen.
P20 to P5, and he's challenging for P4 right now.
Yep. Here he comes. Oh!
E4.
To be fair, Blue lifted off there, probably to let him through, but he didn't give him much space to try and get the move done. Yellows.
Yes.
It's not
I
where the
think it's
leaders are.
this Lee Wilson.
Oh. No, he was in Sector 3. That was in Sector 1 and 2.
Oh,
This one's in Sector 3.
I'm not sure who that was. I think
All
that,
these
I think
fake
it might
yellow
be
flags.
Jiho's got damage. It could have been him.
Well, hang on now.
Sector
Lee
2
Wilson.
now.
Lee Wilson's on a set of wets.
I think that's too early for wets.
If it does rain hard enough for wets, of course.
He's got nothing to lose, so
Al Truco's on another set of inters. He doesn't care if they could run out of them. Oh, Swen. What's happened there? He's got Newell's chicane. Twanak is catching. Swen is not looking comfortable in those inters. Saying that Twanak is
Boomer and Jiho.
There's a marshal waving blue flags, even though Swen's in front of Twanak and there's no lap car. Wait, Matt's a lap car.
I've got, look at this, 4-way fight. Tableau down to Doomlius. And Jiho, to be fair to him, doing really well, solid points. I don't want to jinx anything. So, that's what I'm going to say.
He jinxed too many people today, I think. Oh.
Yeah.
Nearly did it again. He has wing damage anyway. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the fact
oh. Mesh class is in Sector 2. That was for nothing again.
I keep going up to the leaders, thinking it's fun for the leaders.
No, I forgot, I didn't notice.
Oh, and
Who's gone?
Twanik's inside of a racing point.
Yeah, that was Matt.
Oh, that would be Matt, yeah.
Oh, Ponage, and he went straight on at Newville. That is actually not bad for a full grid though, isn't it? To only have one DNF in changeable conditions.
Yeah. You probably just jinxed it now, but... Oh no. I just saw the yellow flag, I was just like, oh no.
Indeed I have. It's Wilo Billy and he's crashed.
Venom also just said that as well.
Damn it. The chat's done it again. Wilo Billy went off at exit turn 1.
Venom's former teammate, I believe.
Oh, there's more action up here. Oh, no, wait, Wilo Billy's just gone, paused it and retired. Shouldn't he have done that in the pits?
What, I've retired in the pits, or?
That's pretty naughty.
I think so.
Here is cars flying off everywhere. There's a...
Oh, no, yeah.
Wilo Billy's AI who just flew off into... No, it was Callum Anderson's pick, actually. Oh, no, it was Wilo Billy's AI just flew off into the wall. Casually. Yeah,
hold it, who's
more
for
yellows.
the fastest lap?
So,
Mesclas.
Foggy just
there's
skipped the chicane.
Lee Wilson.
Lee Wilson's down at GG Gaming King. Foggy actually missed the chicane. And now he's got El Truco inside of him. In fact, El Truco's got him.
El Truco fighting with the leaders. What we'd love to see. Shame it's not for position.
Foggy pits. He has swing damage. That means Ponage is going to be second.
P2. Yeah.
Where he's going to come out.
Yeah,
oh! It's down at Raskas. It's cleared. I should imagine that was 4-8 lap car. But not Truco though, he was well ahead of that.
Where's Blue? Could Blue get ahead of Foggy? No, I don't think he will.
Could do actually.
Oh,
yeah, he does.
Close. Yeah.
In fact, he's going to be battling Twanak, I think.
And Twanak, yeah.
Yeah, he's just behind Twanak.
P2 to P6. Jeez. Foggy's got El Truco inside of him. Coming off the season right there.
So only 2 retirements so far in this race. Change book.
Yeah, I remember watching that season, Alamonda. You and Daruru fighting for the title.
Anything major happened so far? Chaos. More chaos. And chaos. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, just Monaco.
Monaco things.
Yeah.
there's been like people switching into every 3 or 4 laps because of wing damage.
I'm looking forward to see after the race, see how many pit stops everyone's had.
Oh, Foggy's missed chicane again. And he
He's
has more wing
struggling right
damage.
now.
He has more wing damage. They replace his wing.
I don't know.
The exact
He
same place
must
we
have
got
done.
the last lap as well. Oh, he's going to try and move on Twanak. Oh. Will he pit again now? No, he's going to stay out. Of course, there's no DRS this time. Well, the last few laps, of course.
And Sven, by the way, I keep mentioning this, P20 to P4 now, in 20 laps.
Yep.
Mega drive from him so far.
Now, there could be another jinxing moment here. Morris guys put in the chat, same with Twan, so much improvement compared to like 4 seasons ago. And Mess Class as well, they said.
But yeah, if the game had limited wings, that would be funny.
I remember that one race in Germany though where Twanak spun like every corner.
Yeah.
His tyres were overheating.
I think it was China last season in the where El Truco was spinning every corner. And that's where I found my love for him. It just kept spinning.
Ooh, overtake.
Oh.
Not an overtake, Twanak's been spun. And like that, I think we've been jinxed again here, Marshall.
Yeah, Foggy backed off, knowing it was his fault, waited for him. And Callum's still 5 seconds behind, but he could possibly catch these guys.
Yep. So who is a lap down in this race? El Truco, Milam, Admo and Matt are all 1 lap down. Lee Wilson's 2 laps down. Possibly could be 3 by the end of this race.
Merciless is comfortable right now with a 16-second lead ahead of Pointage. So, Merciless has got this race won if he's just kept his wing. As
Foggy didn't further damage his though in that incident with Twanak.
yeah,
Just a reminder as well, we're only about halfway through this race.
yeah, it's been a crazy first half.
Yeah, usually second half is where it gets dull. I hope it isn't the case. Dumlios is actually on the back of Boomer for right now. We're going to watch this battle here because I believe it is. Oh, Twanak!
Oh,
Foggy!
He's hit the wall again.
Oh, and he's losing it. Oh, and his brakes are gone. And his teammate's gone as well. And Foggy is out of the race.
Oh,
I don't even know what happened there.
yeah,
Twanak's radio would be like, Foggy behind has a problem. He has a problem. Just be careful.
his brakes have failed.
Oh, and Dumlios is now in the wall now, so everyone that seems to be in the battle seems to be losing it for the tunnel. I don't know whether that's down to dirty air or not.
So that's allowing everyone a third position for the points.
Sabetti will now inherit 10. Oh, helicopter trying to go through the swimming pool section, that's nice.
And Foggy was doing so well this race as the yellow flag in sector 3.
That's not for Dumlios, I saw him clip the wall there.
I think it might be for Lee Wilson for pitting.
Betting
It's
cards,
pitted
maybe.
penalty. We're going to see someone get disqualified to this race.
El Truco's in a battle for 4th. He's in with
Before.
Twanak.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dumlios is dead.
Oh, Dumlios.
He's dead.
Where is that?
Must be turn
Is it
1,
turn
maybe?
1? Yeah.
Yeah, yellow flag. Oh god, that's what I was
Oh
going
my god. Clip that.
Yeah, he's kicked it into the wall there. Surprisingly, that is not a safety car. Co-masses. Safety car is needed.
Imagine the safety car right now.
That's literally on the racing line. But whatever. We're near enough on the racing line. It's on the outside line. Still the racing line, okay?
So two retirements in about a lap and a half, maybe.
Yeah. It could have been worse, Monday. He could have done an Ericsson and do it under the safety car when he was trying to overtake it. Do you remember that when that happened? When
What
Ericsson,
year was that?
2017, when the safety car came out, Ericsson was lapped down, tried to unlap himself, but went into the wall at turn 1.
Oh yeah, I do actually remember that.
Yeah.
I miss Marcus.
Just Ericsson things.
Yeah. What Ericsson and Grosjean together, and they're just funny.
Yeah.
There's no battles. Oh, there's Twanik and
There is a
Swen.
battle. And Bougie.
Oh yeah, I didn't see Blue there. Blue up in third. And I think he wasn't near the back after Greg, I believe. Up 7, so he's from 10th.
Yep.
So we've had Swen go up 16 positions, Callum up 11, Juho